I know there's no one watching right now at this exact moment, but for those of you who are going to watch this after it's posted from being live, we have been doing a powerlifting routine for 6 weeks, and I've decided that I kind of want to back off of that. I'm going to go ahead and start backing off the amount of volume I'm doing, and we're changing our routine up dramatically. And what I'm going to be doing for the routine is I'm going to go as simple as I possibly can. So whenever I was younger, when I first started building my home gym, all I had was a bench press with a squat rack built into it on the backside and 300 pounds with a barbell. That's all I had. So I picked the most generic, basic compound lifts with a barbell that I can do, and I did that for a long time. And I actually got really, really good results, and I actually made a lot of strength gains, and I made a lot of progress as far as it goes for muscle mass. So I thought to myself, I have all this equipment, and I love working out, and I love doing a lot of sets, and I love doing a lot of reps, and I love doing a lot of stuff, right? I like hard work. I like doing a lot of work and a lot of hard work too, but I think I am my own worst enemy whenever it comes to this, because like, if overtraining is real, I've always hated the idea of overtraining. I've always felt like if you're eating enough food and you're getting enough rest, you can do more work and you could do more lifts, and it's really hard to overtrain. But at the same time, it's like, what if I humor the idea of overtraining, and I said I am overtraining as far as it goes, not for what I'm doing, because if I'm getting stronger, I'm getting progress, I'm getting results, I'm losing weight, but for building up muscle mass. What if I am overtraining and all of it is like correct, and I've just been too naive to want to believe the fact that I have been overtraining. So I've been trying to push more and more, trying to get more out, because if I work harder, I'm going to get more out of it. But what if the issue is, well, I'm working harder to get more, but all I'm really doing is shooting myself in the foot, kind of like less is more thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm picking one exercise per body part, and I'm going to do that twice a week. So, well, twice a week, once a week, kind of like DC training. So today I'm going to work out my arms and my legs, and then it's Monday, and then on Friday I'm going to do the exact same workout, except for I'm going to try to get more weight or more reps. And then next week, Wednesday, I'm going to train my arms and legs only on Wednesday. So I'm going to go twice a week, once a week, twice a week, once a week with one movement. And then once I stop progressing and getting stronger in this one movement, I'm going to change it out to something else. So I'm going to keep it as absolute simple as I possibly can. And I'm going to pick the workouts that I like the most and start with that. So that way I can keep it fun, because if you do the ones you enjoy the most, you're going to push harder. So I'm going to start off with barbell curls, and we're going to go with just simply 2 sets of 10 for the first 2 warm-ups. This whole thing is going to be about trying to get as many reps and as much weight and as much reps as I can get week after week. I'm going to try to progress. So I'm going to do a rest pause at the end of it. So I'm going to do 2 warm-ups. I'm going to do 5 working sets, and I'm going to do 1 top set. 1. So the top set is going to be a rest pause. So I'm going to do 3 rest pauses. So I'm going to work up to my top weight. I'm going to hit it, take 15 breaths, hit it again, 15 breaths, hit it 1 more time. I'm going to total that amount of reps together, and whatever that total amount of reps is the weight that I'm going to try to beat next week. But also what I'm going to do too is immediately after that last rest pause, I'm going to hit a superset as well. So I'm changing things up. I'm going to try to keep it interesting. I'm going to try to do something I haven't done in a long time, just keep it as simple as possible. Is it pink? I really don't know how to reply to that. I don't really know what to say to that. It's a pretty funny comment though. But like I said, I'm gonna keep it as simple as possible, try to push as hard as I can with as much weight as I can for as many reps. And then I'm just gonna take each exercise as far as I can go until I hit a hard wall. Then when I hit a hard wall, I'm gonna change it out. Appreciate that. So these warm-ups are gonna go fairly quick too. I'm not gonna rest a whole lot of time between these. right, there's one of the first working sets. Because we're going to try to put some mass. I'm bulking the rest of the year. So I'm going to throttle down on the amount of work I'm doing and really raise the intensity. So the whole concept of this is I'm going to back off with the reps and the sets and the variety and just work on intensity and taking one movement as far as I could take it, as aggressively as I can take it, and really just push the intensity. I like volume and I like doing a lot of reps and sets, but I just think I respond a little bit better to high intensity. All right, 3 more working sets to go. And then we're going to move up. Yeah, I'm trying to put some size on. Yesterday was my high carb day, and this morning I weighed 232 in the morning. And I have 3 medium days, 3 low days, and I have 1 high day. And yesterday was my high day, so I'm definitely up on body weight. I'm trying not to get fat though. I'm trying to eat more and put quality size on. All right. I had fun with that powerlifting routine though for the last 6 weeks. I had a real bad itch, man. And the goal is still to get stronger. I want to get back to benching in the 200s. And with this program right here, I am still going to be focusing on strength. So that's not an issue for me to be concerned about because the strength will come eventually. It's going to be a little bit longer to get there. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll get there faster doing this. Who knows? We'll see how I progress. But this is something, like I said, I did a long time ago when I first started off, and all I had was a bench and just 300 pounds of weight. So simplicity, man. Sometimes you just gotta take a step back from all the equipment and all the fancy gadgets and all the new like stuff that they have out there, and just go back to the basics. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go off of feel too. I'm not really timing these sets. I'm going to go off of how I feel for us. It goes for like when I need to do my next set. I want to make sure I give it long enough to have the energy to push, but I don't want to go so long that I start to cool down. Ooh. This is 5, right? Huh? Yeah. I don't count the 2 first. Well, we did a 5 and then a 10, then a 2.5, and then a 5 and a 2.5. So yeah, this is 5. So after this one is our all out. So it's going to be our rest pause. So this is our last actual set right here, and then we're going to be. This is our last working set before our top set. We got to label everything. 2 warm-up sets, 5 working sets, 1 top set, which is actually a rest pause. So it's 3 sets formed into 1 set. You got to make it a little complicated with the whole, lingo. Got to confuse it. Got to confuse it. All right. Yeah, I gotta make it hard. Gotta make it really hard. All right, for those of you who are just joining us, this workout tonight, we are starting off with arms, and then we're moving to legs. We are picking 1 movement per body part, and we are doing rest pause for our top set, followed with a superset. We are training with high intensity right now, low volume, to the point where we're literally just picking 1 exercise per body part and just going ham on it. And then we're gonna write down the total amount of reps we got for our drop set or our rest pause. The next time we come in and train this workout, which will be this coming up Friday, we're gonna try to beat the same amount of reps with the same weight. And then once we get to a total rep of 20, once we're able to do this weight with 20 reps total with all 3 rest pauses, we'll go up in weight. So this is our top set right here. This is going to be our rest pause. And after this, as soon as I'm done with my 3rd movement of rest pause, I'm going to go do dumbbell curls for 1 all-out set, as many as I can get. I'm trying to stay strong. That's the goal. Try to put some strength on. I'm still a strong believer in, being stronger, you can get bigger, because if you move a heavier weight for more reps, you have more potential to be stronger, or bigger, should I say. It's hand in hand. A big muscle could be a strong muscle can be a big muscle. So it's both. So if I can get my strength up and handle more weight for more reps, then the hypertrophy will follow. All right, let's see what I get. And this is the only top set, so you got to make it count. You got to really push it. So you're going to see some cheating. You're going to see some ugly reps. $15. He asked me how many breaths I'm doing. I'm doing 15 breaths.
Alright, 17. I'm gonna go superset real quick. I'm gonna do some dumbbell curls. So be off the camera for a second. Okay, I did 17 with 85, so 85 pounds for 17 reps. And I don't write down the superset with the dumbbells because, well, that's irrelevant. After this, we're going to be moving to B-bar press down when Richard's done with his set. Ooh, yeah. Got some veins kicking now. Man, my biceps are screaming at me, so that was a good set. High intensity, man. Oh, pretty good. How are you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by and checking us out. Sorry I was in the middle of a pretty intense set, so we're really trying to push the envelope. There you go. Come on, man. This is the only thing you get to do for your biceps, so make it count. There you go. Push it. Every rep, man. Come on. Till you can't go no more. Till you can't go no more. There you go. Yeah, push. There you go. Go for it anyways. Come on. Yeah, you're good. Was that your second one? Yeah. All right. That's how it should look right there. That's how it should look. Crazy intense. That's what we're on right now. It's high intensity. Super low volume, high intensity is how we're training at the moment. We're doing one movement per body part. We're doing rest pause for our top set, followed by a superset. And we're just going to keep doing the same exact movements every single week until we stop progressing on those movements, and then we're going to change it out for something else. So the different angles and the variety will come later down the road whenever we stall on a movement and we change out to a different movement. Bicep only really has one function, and that's to retract the hand to the shoulder. So there's not a whole lot of variation you need to get the bicep to grow, but it's just fun having variety and being able to do different movements and stuff. But come on, this is it, man. This is the one that counts. So make it count. Let's grow. There you go. Now you're working. Come on. Oh, man, that was close. You could have leaned a little bit harder and got it. That was your top one, right? All right, now go hit a superset of whatever you want. And also the superset that we're doing is whatever you feel like doing. That's the only thing that you can do differently every single workout is the superset followed after the main lift. So like for me, I'm going to do dumbbell curls today. Next week, I might do preacher curl or easy curl or cable curl or something different than that. But that's going to be the only movement that we do from a variation of the main lift. So now we're going to move to triceps.
We're gonna do some V-bar press downs. Put the camera back over here. Maybe that's a decent angle. Okay. We were going to do like JM press for our triceps, like a tricep press down, or like a skull crusher or JM press or something like that. But I decided I'm going to stick to a cable just because I want to feel more constant tension on the muscle. I'm going to give Richard a minute before we start these because he just got done with his rest pause superset, so I know that's going to hit him pretty hard. So, and I wonder if y'all can, Richard, go stand by that. Let me see if I need to change this angle of this camera. Is that a good angle? Yeah, I guess that's good. Well, I mean, I'll play with this a little bit. Maybe I'll get the mirror in the background or something. Try to back up a little bit further. The thing about recording vertical, man, is just you're limited to how much you could catch on camera. All right, so we're done with biceps. Took us 22 minutes to fully do biceps. And we're starting with arms and we're moving to legs. So the arms move quick. The legs is going to be the thing that's going to take a while. I wonder if we should actually just straight start with this one instead. With this one, because we could go heavier on that. It's a heavier stack, but I guess we'll start with this one first. Because you're doing a lot less reps, than 20. All right, welcome to two fat guys and one barbell. For those of you just joining us in. I am bulking until January. And then I'm going on a cut come January, so we're just trying to put on as much size as we can. For those of you just joining us. I know I'm already fat, so it's just like, why are you even going to go in a bulk? Because I was on a cut for almost a whole entire summer. Arms go quick, arms go really quick. I'm gonna knock these out pretty fast. And then tonight we're doing deadlifts for hamstrings, and then we're doing hack squats for quads. I don't think we're gonna do rest pause for deadlifts. We might just do one set for as many reps as possible. That's what I'm probably gonna do for deadlifts. We might have to go to the other stack. Tell you what though, my shirts are definitely fitting tighter around my shoulders and my back. last couple weeks I've been bulking and putting some weight on. I can definitely feel my shirt's getting tighter and like the shoulder back area. Yeah, this is the fourth one, right? Yeah, because we did 80, 100, and then 120. So this is 1/3. So this is number 4 right here. Yeah, we're gonna have to use the other stack because we're already almost maxing this one out. Because we got one more working set, and then we got our top set, which is going to be 150. So we're gonna pin the stack out this first workout. So we're gonna have to jump to the other stack next Friday whenever we come to work out. Which it's going to feel different. The weights are going to be off because it's going to feel completely different. After that, that's going to be our top set. Burn through those pretty quick. Burn through those real quick. It's not the working sets that matter, it's the top set. Just got to make sure we put 100% effort into that last set and we push it as hard as we can. Hey. The goal is a total of 20 for all 3 rest pause. If I hit 20 for all 3 go, like if I hit like 10, 5, and 5, the next week I'll go up in weight, which clearly I can't on this stack, so I'll have to switch to this one. But on Friday, if I hit 20 on this one, Friday I'll go up. If I hit under 20, then I'll come in again and try to hit this weight again for that deal. But I'm gonna rest about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes before I start this because we burnt through these pretty quick. It probably took you about 30 seconds to do your set. So resting about 30 seconds between sets. So I'm gonna kind of let my triceps have a little bit of a break before I hit this because I want 100% output as hard as I can go on my triceps for this movement because I'm gonna try to get as many reps as I possibly can on this. All right, about to get it, guys. About to get it. We're about to do this. We'll see how many reps I get. About to go ham. Tell you what, though, man, I got a good pump going on right now. I got some veins shooting out. Getting veins like ropes. Yeah, you're one little vein. Well, yesterday was a high carb day, so. Oh, yeah. Let's try to get this. Let's see how many I can get. Okay, 15. No, 4 for 20.
4 for 20?
Yeah. One more rest. Let's do a cheat one just because. I count that as 21, so next week I'm going to go up in weight. So I was 150 for 21. I wish my stacks were bigger than that. I wish I had bigger weight stacks, but I'm going to superset those, which is going to be off camera, with a overhead dumbbell extension. And this is going to be done just for volume. Bless you. Bless you. Come on, man. I got that pump going on, guys. Oh, high intensity pump. It's feeling real good. Come on, man. This is the one that counts. As many as you can get. This is all you get to do. There's nothing else after this for triceps. So if you don't give it everything you got on this one, you have wasted your time. Let's not waste our time. Let's push it. Let's get some reps, man. Come on. Good. Come on. Push it, push it, push it, push it. Come on. Yeah. You got another one. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. That was all you two. I just put my hand on it and you moved it. It's almost as if like you were waiting. Like you were just like playing games like possum. Like, can I get it? It's your last one? Let's hit some negatives on this one, man. We're going to push it all the way to the end. I'm going to help you get a couple force reps. I try to cheat those last couple ones because I didn't have no one there to kind of help me, you know, bang out a negative or two. Just saying. Would have been cool if I had somebody there that can help me do that, but it's all right. I got your back, man. I got your back. I'll help you with that. We're going to get some results out of this today. Take your 15 breaths, man. Let's get it. Let's get it real hard. How many reps did you get total? Well, you beat me. I got a total of 21. That's true, too. All right, come on. Let's get it. Get those reps in. Get them in. Come on. Get them in. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Push it. Lock it, lock it, lock it. Negative. Negative. Come on. Go. Push. Push, 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 push. Come on. Come on. Come on. Lock it out. Lock it out. Lock it out. Negative, negative, negative. One more, one more, one more, one more. Come on. Come on. Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. Lock it, lock it, lock it. Hold it. Slow, slow. Woo, that was good, man. I think we got some growing on that one. I think you actually got something out of that. It's about time you showed up to the gym. I knew it would happen eventually. I knew eventually one of these days you were going to show up. And there it is. That was a good set. All right, we're moving on to deadlifts now. On our way to do some deadlifts. Richard's doing some overheads. Put this right here, I think is a okay-ish spot. All right, so now we're gonna move to hamstrings and then we're gonna move to quads. So for hamstrings, we decided we're gonna do some deadlifts. We could have done Romanian deadlifts, but honestly, I wanna do some deadlifts off the floor. I just feel like overall, you get more all the way around with these. It's a harder movement. So Friday, we're gonna do deadlifts again. The next Wednesday, we'll do deadlifts again. And then so on and so on and so on. I think deadlifts is like the perfect movement for building up the back of the body. Your lats, your lower back, your hips, your hamstrings. I don't think there's a better movement out there than deadlifts for that type of stuff. You can go super heavy and do singles or doubles or triples, or you can keep it lighter and bang out a ton of reps. Get some work in. All right. How'd that feel, man? I wish we could do that type of stuff for deadlifts and squats, but it's kind of hard to spot someone on a deadlift. You know, it's not really. Yeah, do the behind hug like yeah, buddy. Ooh. Lock it out, lock it out, lock it out, lock it out, lock it out. There's our first warm-up. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Let's get some growing going today. Yes, the kids were in here playing. Like Kylie and Ashton came in here playing. They messed up some of the dumbbells too, so I had to fix everything. Huh? The kids were in here, Ashton and Kylie were in here playing, and they messed up some of the dumbbells and moved some of the equipment around, so. All right, my turn again. Ugh. It is the ultimate hamstring workout. And don't get me wrong, there's an argument out there that hamstrings, well, deadlifts are more for back than hamstrings, but if you ever done deadlifts off the floor for reps, you'll know it is a hamstring hip dominant movement. Your back does come into play, but not like what you think. All right. I'm debating if we should make a 50-pound jump. What did I do on my last light night when we did deadlifts? I did 245 for 17. So Okay, yeah, let's jump by tens because I'll put us in the mid 200s. Because if we jump 20 pounds a set for 5 sets, that's 100 pounds. So that'll put us at 235. Then on our top set, we'll figure out where we're at and where we need to be and make our jump from there. So we'll go like mid 200 starting off because we're going to be doing deadlifts every single week. Like this week, twice a week. So there's no reason to hurry up and try to jump super heavy, especially because we're going to be banging it for reps. So we're going to take our sweet time. Especially because we're doing it for so many reps too. Breathing kind of heavy there still, buddy. You need a little bit longer between sets? All right, well, if you need to take a little bit longer, take a little bit longer, man. There's no rush.
What's LCC?
Low cable crossovers.
I do. The butterfly spread. I like those
Yeah,
a lot.
that's fine. Pumping up, pumping iron, pumping up, really feels like flying. We are clanging and banging some weights now. Moving along quickly. Oil up. Yeah, I'll take my shirt off for you too. That way you can see how fat and gross I am and all hairy. Have it all matted down and glistening under the lights. Or are you talking about a different kind of oil? So, something a little bit different than body oil. Are you talking about that secret sauce, that extra good oil? There's 3. Got 2 more working sets, and then we're going to hit our top set. Huh? Yeah, take your time. Get your rest in, man. After this one, let's throw a 45 on there. And that'll be our 4th set. And then from there, we'll jump again. It'll put us at 245 for our 5th. And then we get what we want to hit for our top, which might do 275. Let's see how we feel. Maybe 275 for our top set. Yeah, it's always easier to get stronger doing higher volume. And what I mean is, you got to keep in mind if you're doing singles or triples, it's a lot harder to put another 5 pounds on the bar. But if you're doing sets of like 10 and north, like 10 to 20, it's a lot easier to get one more rep than it is to get 5 more pounds on a barbell. So we're training high intensity right now, but this is going to be our first week of doing this style training. So we're starting off light because we're going to be doing deadlifts twice a week, then once a week, then twice a week, then once a week. It's a lot of frequency for deadlifts, especially because normally I only do heavy deadlifts every other week, which I'm not, no imagination lifting heavy. This is not heavy, so don't misunderstand what I'm saying, but we're doing light deadlifts for volume now, but still even doing lighter deadlifts for a lot of volume, it still will take it out of you. But who needs cardio when you have deadlifts? All right, one more working set, and then we're doing our top. Trying to build those reps up with lighter weights, which is going to add up to heavier weights. Trying to get back to the point where I was a long time ago, where I could do 405 for sets of 20. Of course, I was a lot bigger, a lot younger, a lot stronger, but I could get back there. I'm gonna put straps on for my last set because I don't want my grip to be the limiting factor for the reps, you know. There we go. Put a 10. Be our last working set. Yeah, can't hide, huh? Keep breathing. Yeah, keep breathing. Yeah, there ain't no hiding nothing. Whenever you live stream, man, there's no hiding anything. It's all out there. There's no hiding nothing with a live stream. You can't do no smoke and mirrors. Let me edit this out and cut this in and clip this in and let me remove that because I didn't like that. This is the raw footage of a fat guy and his friend. Like I said, 2 fat guys and 1 barbell. Made some pretty good progress over this last year and a half though. Like I said, come January, I'm gonna start cutting really aggressively. I'm gonna see how this looks. I'm gonna try to peel everything off over the course of like 5 to 6 months and see what all this luscious ball of butter has turned into under the layers. All right, this is my last working set of 8, and then we'll go into our top set. Woo! Those reps are starting to get to me. Not to mention, man, I've had a bad headache all day. Just gonna put 275 on there. I'll pull a 10 off and put a 25. Right, top set. This is it right here. I'm not gonna rest pause this. I'm just gonna do this for as many reps as possible. And I'm gonna superset it with some tensions. Huh? What? Yep. My grip's not giving out. My grip still feels real good right now. It's just, I don't want my grip to be an issue as fatigue starts to set in and heavy breathing. And I have no idea how many reps I'm even going to get this for. Anything north of 8, I'll be happy. I'm sure that's not going to be a problem. The goal is a total of 20 with this weight. When I hit 20 with this, I'll go up. I'm not going to go up in weight till I get hit a set of 20. You know, when I was younger, I would do like, the goal would be 8 reps. So if I could do like as many reps as possible for 8, I'll do as many reps as possible for 8 on deadlifts. And if I hit 8, I would keep going, obviously. But I would go up in weight the next time I would deadlift, and I would do that. And I mean, surprisingly enough, I built up to a 405 for sets of 20. You know, doing that. And then, because like I said, eventually I got so heavy with the weights that I was able to start deadlifting the mid 4s. And then I started increasing the volume and I got to the point where like I wanted to see how many I could do with 405. And I think that my ultimate all-time like record for 405 was like 26, I think. Was 26 in a row. And then I could do a double overhand grip, right? With no straps with 405 for like 12. Before my grip would give. Most I ever double overhand was 455 for 4 without any straps or nothing, no chalk, anything, just straight double overhand was 455 for 4. All right. All right. Top set, top set. Here we go. Move through these pretty fast, actually. Okay. Try to see how many I get. Feels weird using straps on these. All right. Come on. Oh, 20 is good enough for me. 275 for 20. That's not too bad. Okay. Catch my breath. I'm gonna superset this with some back extensions. Why? I'm not gonna rest pause these. You're a madman if you do. So I'm gonna do something with a stiff leg, like back extensions, where I can isolate the pull of my hamstrings and get a deeper stretch. There you go. Come on, man, push for it. Come on, push for it. You got more. Yeah. Woo, that was close, man. That was a good set, man. That was a hell of a set. Whew. All right, now we're gonna move on to hack squats. Yeah, tell me you don't feel that in your hamstrings. People that try to say deadlifts is a back dominant movement, I don't think I've ever done it for reps, because I feel that only in my hamstrings and my hips. I've never done deadlifts and felt it in my back, man. I've never felt it in my lower back or my lats. It's always been in my hamstrings. Anytime I've ever done them, it's always been like all hamstrings. Hamstrings, hips, and glutes. It's definitely a movement that will take it out of you. Gotta move. Catch your breath and then do it, man. You don't have to go like immediately into it, like afterwards. You can take a minute or two. You done already? That was fast. Oh yeah, that's right. That's true. Yeah, that's right. I forgot that we split it up for you like that, so it's quicker. It's better though because you can focus more on it. You can take your time and really push hard. So if you need a little bit more rest or you want to push a little harder, you have the time and availability. So Jen was feeling sick. Yeah. I wonder why. Yeah, I noticed. She brought him here and dropped him off. Well, I would just put the two packs together. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna plan on taking those, to be honest. Yeah. I just don't need a diuretic. If I did, it'd probably be right before like the river or something. or like something like that, you know.
My day's almost done. I'm gonna eat right now. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna go get medicine. We're just gonna use the truck so I can go down. You're dying over there? Okay. Die.
All right, now we're moving on to hack squats now. This is going to be our quad movement, and the reason why I picked hack squats over squats or belt squats, I like belt squats more than I do hack squats. But the reason why I picked these is because after doing deadlifts, even though I feel it in my hamstrings and my hips, when you're squatting, you can't, well, when you're deadlifting, you're still pulling with your low back, you're still tightening your abs, so you're using a lot of abs, you're losing a lot of lower back. Regardless if I really feel it in there or not, it doesn't matter because it's being used anyways. So to go from something of that intensity to squats, having to use the hamstrings, the hips, the low back, the abs, and the quads, you're not gonna really get a good quad workout. So we're moving to hack squats, so that way my back is stabilized on the pad and my shoulders, and I don't have to brace I still have to brace my abs, but I'm not gonna have to use as much stabilizers on my abs and my low back and everything as I would doing regular squats. And I could have done these first and then moved to deadlifts, but honestly, I'd rather push harder on deadlifts. I'm not gonna say sandbag it on these because I'm not gonna sandbag it, but I know that I could be more fatigued and still get a lot out of these. But if I'm super fatigued on deadlifts, a lot more can go wrong faster. Especially if your low back and abs are fatigued, you can shift the load into area or into joints that it shouldn't be loaded and you can get hurt. So I'd rather be fresh and ready to go on deadlifts. And then something like this is a lot safer to be more fatigued to use. And that's why I'm using this. Now, eventually, maybe I'll end up doing away with deadlifts and doing away with this, and I'll switch to squats. And then from there, I'll go to like Romanian deadlifts or maybe back extensors or something like that for hamstrings and flip the order of it. But for right now, I'm gonna keep going this way. So like I said, Friday, I'm gonna be doing this exact same routine again. The only difference is I'm gonna be pushing, you gotta go throw up? I'm gonna have to, yeah. So that's the other thing about this type of routine. So like, I'm not in a hurry to start. He has to go throw up. I'm not in a huge hurry to start this movement right here. The longer I rest, the more my abs have a break, my hamstrings, my hips, my low back, the more fresh I'm gonna be for this movement. And the whole concept of this is gonna be for quads. So I did biceps and then triceps, right? And if I took longer between moving from biceps to triceps, it doesn't matter. It's a different muscle. And if I took 5-10 minutes to go from arms to legs, it doesn't matter. It's a completely different movement. Like you move on to the next movement when you're ready to move on to the next movement. It's not like time trial, like, oh, 2 minutes and you gotta go. It's like, okay, how much rest do I need to recover cardiovascularly to be able to move to the next movement, to really push like I need to push? One, getting as much as I can out of the movement. 2, not getting hurt while doing the movement. And 3, not overly fatiguing myself where I start to kind of hate it. Because if you always feel like you're rushing, then you might actually end up start hating your workout. So if you take your time and move through it fluently and take your rest as you need, you might push a lot harder. And after this, we have calves, but calves is going to be seated calf raises. We're not going to go no crazy, nothing on that. I don't have to go crazy on calves because doing deadlifts works the calves, doing this somewhat works the calves indirectly, and then doing an actual calf movement works too. But also, I'm on my feet all day moving and walking. Then when I start doing cardio, I start doing the Stairmaster. I notice when I do the Stairmaster, my calves actually start to get bigger and grow. They don't actually shrink like most people's. When I do the Stairmaster, my calves get bigger, so they respond to a lot more volume. So this is just kind of to keep stimulating them, not to annihilate them, just to kind of keep them there and hopefully have them grow some. But I know most of my size on my calves will actually come from doing cardio. And that's not a cop-out from training calves, because I still train calves. All right, I'm gonna give him another minute or two to get back in here, then I'm gonna start with or without him. Don't have nearly as many people watching today as we did on Friday. Friday we had 87 people watching at once and had a total of like 2,500 people that stopped by and checked it out for a good while. I don't know if it's just a Monday thing or if it's just my workout thing people aren't interested in. That or maybe YouTube's just not sending it out, you know? Maybe it's not even that. Maybe YouTube's just like, we're not going to send it out today. You did too good on Friday. You got too many views. You got 2,500 views. That's too many for you. You're a small channel. You don't deserve the views. Like, you're not there yet. We're not ready to push your content out. Nobody cares about you or your content. So maybe there's a fine line. Maybe YouTube's like, you got to put out this many shorts with this many long format and this many lives. And then once you crack the code, because I've done long format only, I've done shorts and long format. This is the first time doing live videos. So I don't know if this is going to help or hurt. I really don't care about the algorithm no more, because the algorithm, you're never going to crack the algorithm. They, like, all the YouTube advice channels are like, oh, post all these shorts, and I did, and it crashed my channel with views. And then it's like, oh, post long format, so I did. I'll only post once a week or post every day, and I've done all the little advice for like the new trends or what YouTube's algorithm's doing, and every single time it's never panned out for me. So it's just like, you know what? I'm just going to post what I want to post when I want to post it. You good now? You throw up? All right. Ugh. All right. I'm also going to take it easy on these. I'm not going to jump these huge, massive loads. We're going to jump probably 20 pounds a set for our 5 working sets, and then gauge on how we feel after that, and then make our appropriate adjustment for our top set. Two fat guys and one barbell should be the name of the channel, huh? If you're stopping and joining us for the first time, man, leave a ask a question or leave a comment. Anything you want to know or ask. Oh man. Do what? Oh, from throwing up? Oh, you just think it was too much for your system, the water with the load, with the vitamins? Yeah. One of my favorite lines was from Dorian Yates whenever he was doing a set of squats. He did an interview and they said, what's the toughest thing you've ever done? And he says, I remember I was in the middle of a set of squats. I was like his 4th or 5th rep in, and he threw up, but he caught it in his mouth. And he thought to himself, like, I can hold the throw up in my mouth until I'm done with the set. He finished his set, and then he went and threw up afterwards. I remember reading that as a kid in a Muscle and Fitness magazine, and I was just like, that's brutal, man. Like, that's the level that I want to get to. Like, that's the type of, like, savage that I want to be. I've only thrown up maybe 3 times in my life from working out, but It was a brutal experience. I can't tell you how many people have thrown up working out with me though. I had a guy throw up in the middle of the gym before, like there was a trash can. He was running to the trash can and he started throwing up before he made it to the trash can. Yeah, doing arms and legs in the same night is it's a different experience, that's for sure. But I hate training my arms, but I love training my legs. So I like to put my arms before my legs because I look forward to training my legs. I hate training my arms. So I'm like, let me get out of the way what I hate doing so I can get to what I enjoy doing. So it's like a little reward. Plus, training arms before legs kind of warms up my whole body and gets me sweating, gets my blood pumping. So it makes it easier to transition into legs because going straight into legs is kind of difficult when you're cold. But whenever you warm up from a different muscle group, I don't know, it just feels like I can handle more load without feeling so incredibly exhausted. Let's put the 25s on here. Yeah, simplicity at its finest is what we're doing. All right. Yeah, we're warming up with sets of 8 to our top set, which is going to be as many as you can do, which the goal is 20 reps in our top set. So we're doing, 2 warm-ups of 10, 5 sets of 8, and then 1 top set, as many as we possibly could get. And if we could hit 20 reps for that weight, the following workout, when we do the same lift again, we'll go up in weight, is what we're doing right now for anyone who's curious. High intensity, moderate frequency, I guess you'll call it. I just don't think most people are too interested in watching us work out. We haven't had hardly any. I think CB's been watching the whole time, right? Hey, come on, man. I know you're there. I know you're there. You got any questions for us, my man? We got 2 more to go, and then our top set. 2 more to go. Overall, I say we're moving along pretty good. We're 76 minutes in. or a workout. Huh? I think it's the rollers. I don't know if it's the rollers down here or if it's the rollers on there. No, it's been doing it for a minute now. I don't know if it's this roller here or if it's the rollers on the sled. It might be the rollers on the sled 'cause there's rollers on here. And
Like a certain spot, it's like boom, boom.
yeah, I think it's right here. I think it's this right here is what you're feeling. I don't know if that's like the coating coming off or if that's like dried up grease, but that's what I think you're feeling. But yeah, I feel it too, but it feels like there's like a flat spot on there. Either that or like the bearings on the rollers are starting to kind of get like a flat spot or something. Might need to take the sled off and look at the bearings and maybe replace the bearings or oil them. All right. This is our 4th set here. We got one more working set and then our top set. Yeah, I've been feeling it for a while. Like I said, I don't know if it's coming from this sled or if it's coming from the rollers because there's 2 rollers in here that are opposed and they roll up and down. There's one in the front and the back, so I don't know. Yeah, it is what it is. They get some WD-40 and kind of spray a little bit, but grease would probably be better. But because, like I said, I can see here, like it looks like I can't tell if that's grease or if that's like flaking from the coating coming off. So, whatever. This thing's like 8 years old. Never had an issue with it yet. So, a little bit of. Like this is the smoothest one I've ever had as far as it goes for this. So, hold on, wait, before you go, let me see. Yeah, a lot of the coating's coming off. And I wonder if the roller. Go, let me see. Just do your set. I'm just gonna watch the rollers. It's hard to tell. I have to get a flashlight and watch them to see if they're where they're getting stuck at. Next one's our top set. One more to go. I'm gonna superset with leg extension, so I'm put 50 pounds in the leg extension to get ready for it. take a few minutes to breathe on this one. I popped my ankle. Yep. Top set right here. 275 for as many as possible. The goal is 20. We get 20 with this. Next time we train this, we'll go up. If I don't get 20 with this, then next time I come in, I'm going to try to shoot for 20 again with 275. Trying to put all the tension on the quads, trying to keep everything 100% on the quads, to keep everything off the abs and the lower back. This is our last movement for quads until Friday. One exercise per body part. One exercise, and just kind of push it as hard as we could possibly push it. Gonna make it happen. Not too bad. I'm gonna superset this. Some leg extensions. Whew. Oh man. Legs feel like jello. After this, we have seated calf raises, and that's it for tonight. We got 23 with 275. Not too bad. Could have done better, but we'll build into it. I'll go up next week. Well, Friday, we do this again on Friday. So I'll go up on weight Friday since I got 23. And then if I hit 20 or more again on my top set, we'll continue to go up. Train legs twice this week, then once next week. Oh, come on, man. You got it. That was a good set. What'd you get? 20? That's good, man. Ugh. That's real good. All right, so after this, we have seated calf raises. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for those. And then I'm gonna superset with a standing calf raise. Is what I'm going to do. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video off here because my phone's battery is actually getting kind of low. And I'm gonna put some music on for the last 20 minutes of the workout. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you stopping by and checking us out. And we will see you Wednesday. We'll be back in here Wednesday.